Lesson 8, MOSFET Amplifier. Section 8.2. Amplification of voltage. Experiment 8.2. Pause the video, and follow the instructions. This is designed to measure the voltage gain AV. This is the result of experiment 8.2. The horizontal axis represents time in milliseconds, and the vertical axis represents voltage in volts. The red line is VDS, and the blue line is VGS. The absolute value of AV was 17.6. Section 8.3. Output circuit. Experiment 8.3.1. Pause the video, and follow the instructions. This experiment is to measure the ID versus VGS curve of MOSFET. This is the obtained graph of ID versus VGS. Unlike the N-channel JFET, 2SK303, in experiment 7.3.1, this N-channel MOSFET conducts, if VGS is larger than VT, and VT is positive. VT is called the threshold voltage. A MOSFET that has a positive VT is called an enhancement MOSFET. Let's apply a linear approximation to this graph. The operating point Q is determined at IDQ equals 0.606 milliamps. Then the tangent line at Q is identified as this equation. The transconductance of the output circuit Gm is equal to 5.34 millisiemens. Experiment 8.3.2. Pause the video, and follow the instructions. This experiment is to measure ID versus VDS characteristics. This graph shows the obtained ID versus VDS characteristics, and the load line. This graph shows how the input signal Vs is amplified. The voltage gain is approximately -18. In experiment 8.2, the absolute value of AV was 17.6. The output resistance RO is calculated to be approximately 50.8 kilo ohms. This is the identified equivalent output circuit of the MOSFET amplifier. The author of this material is Takeshi FURUHASHI, Professor Emeritus, Nagoya University. If you have any questions, send emails to this address.